All right, we are back. Coming back from being sick for a few days, feeling much better. Still sound a little creepy, but body-wise, I feel great. It's a beautiful day out. I wanted to get out here and get a back day in. We are due for back day. I haven't exercised in 3 solid days. Feels like an eternity. We're gonna pick up where we left off, get down on some back day. We're gonna do our usual chest-supported cable rows, supersetted with Kelso Shrugs, and then we're gonna use our new pull-up bar and get some wide grip pull-up sets in. We'll knock out a few sets of some rear delt fly, and then for our supplemental legs, I'm gonna do something a little bit different today that I think I'm going to enjoy. So we'll get there when we get there. Let's just go ahead and dive in. Alright, we're going to move into wide grip pull-ups until I get a better kind of a step stool to stand on down here. I'm just going to be using an old paint bucket, so hopefully I don't eat shit trying to get up there. But let's start knocking out these pull-ups. Man, we are working up a sweat today. It is currently 91 in here in the garage, but honestly it feels so good to sweat out the demons, and we are definitely doing that. I'm gonna move into a few sets of rear delt fly, and then we'll finish off with a few leg supersets. Alright, so what this superset is going to end up being is as wide as comfortably possible slow sumo deadlift. This is new for me, so I'm only going to start off at 135 with nice slow, as perfect form as I can get reps. And then we'll move into some leg extensions and just flip-flop back and forth a few times and just crush our legs out. I think these are going to be much better overall versus just chucking in some sets of hamstring curls. Not only will these help lengthen my adductors, but also my hamstrings. I'm just going to go ahead and crush out a few sets of these, and then we'll call it for the day. that is gonna be it for today. Absolutely killer first day back. I feel like we did really good. I almost felt like I was ready to come out here yesterday. I'm glad I just took one more day and just really rested. I feel like we came back good and strong today. Rows with the Kelso Shrug were just fine, totally par for the course. I feel like the numbers were pretty much the same as I did last time, which is fine. Which, coming back after being sick, I was kind of almost expecting a little bit of a decrease in numbers, but we did just fine. We did totally fine. Moving on from there, wide grip pull-ups on the new pull-up bar, freaking night and day difference. It feels so much better being up there. I feel like my reps were already way more explosive, because at the top of that other pull-up bar, things would kind of wiggle around a little bit. I mean, you could hear it creaking, so you know it was moving. I feel like that took away from my goals sometimes of just a good clean rep. Then into rear delt flies. First 2 sets, I went up to 40 pounds. We were just doing 3 sets of 30 pounds. Went up to 40 pounds, which was great, except I freaking forgot to move the trolley up a couple spots. The range at which I was pulling from wasn't exactly ideal, but we still made do. We did okay. I realized it by the 3rd set and went ahead and fixed it. Then also on that 3rd set, I dropped back down to 30 just to get some really solid reps. I think next time I do this, I'll probably be able to do 3 solid reps at 40 pounds with the trolley in the proper place. I'll give myself a pass on that one, coming back from being sick. Then, I feel like the biggest change and the most dramatic thing of today was doing the straight leg sumo stance deadlifts. Those felt crazy. I think I'm really onto something. While I was sick, I took some time, did some self-reflection, a little self-diagnosis. I think I could stand to gain a little length in my adductors and inner hamstring that I think is harming my deadlift goals. So we are going to begin addressing that. I did try one day, maybe a month ago or so, I can't remember, doing straight leg deadlift as a supplement on my quad days, but it didn't quite feel right. And I think it's because of a weakness in my adductors and inner hamstring. So that's what we're gonna do on back days, is do some straight leg sumo deadlifts. And then on my quad days, I'll either do RDLs or more of these straight leg sumos. But they felt insane. By the time I was done, I mean, I could absolutely feel it right now. It is easily the muscle that is the most pumped in my body. That's a huge thing. I think going forward, I think it's gonna make some huge advancements in my training overall. Really good stuff. Really freaking good stuff. Today, as far as time, we were definitely not winning any races today. That's okay. I took the time in between sets and just made sure I was fully rested and ready to give it hell on my next one. So we finished off with a time of 1:08:17, which is one of the longer days that I've had recently. You know what? That is fine. That is just fine, because I feel like we did really freaking good work today. So yeah, so that is gonna be that. I am freaking drenched in sweat right now. It is a beautiful day. It's like 85, 86 out. It's 92 in here right now. It says it on my little garage switch. Nice and sweaty. It feels really good to get out here and sweat. Like, it's almost like being in a sauna, getting out all the freaking bad juju from being sick. So yeah, so I'm gonna get out there in the sunshine. I'm gonna go on a short cool down walk, and then I will be back tomorrow with arms and shoulders.